Hey guys, welcome back. I don't have a video plan for today, but I do want to show you a few things that I've been doing. Hey Sam. Hey Sam. My little supervisor is in here with me. I did finish all of these, fussy cutting them and making them into little things. These are some of the buttons that I did with glossy accents, and I've got some that are larger, some that I did actual buttonholes in, added some buttons on a few of them, actual buttons on a few of them, so I finished all of those. I also made the Payne's Gray ink stuff like Crafty by Tony had, because I thought it was really pretty, but I didn't have Payne's Gray, so I made it myself with marine blue, navy blue, added a tiny bit of black paint to make it a little darker because it was still kind of bright, and then added a light gray paint, mixed it around, and then added distilled water, and it made these splatters. And this is weathered wood ink, oxide ink around, and it blends perfectly. It's almost identical in color, so I am super happy. So I had tested it out on a piece of cardstock, so I just went ahead and made some ephemera with it. Some tags. So I did that, and then I got the idea to dye cheesecloth. So this is the Payne's Gray. I've got 3 of those. And then I used all the leftover, the spray ink, distress spray on the cheesecloth because I didn't have much left of them. So I went ahead and used them. And this is Rusty Hinge here. I got a little bit of red on there. This is Barn Door. This is the Flickering Candle, which is the, I don't know if you can see the shimmer in there. It's the mica spray. This one is the Tarnished Brass, and it has the, and this one is the not the pewter, but the antique bronze. This one was Gathered Twigs spray, Picked Raspberry, pretty bright. This one is the Abandoned Coral, which actually turned out more like worn lipstick, but that's what it looked like. This one was Seedless Preserves. I left this one in there a lot longer, so it looks more like Villainous Potion. Not mad about it. This is Fired Brick. And this is Black Soot. Which when I rinsed it off, some of it turned gray. That, again, doesn't bother me because, I'll use both colors, both parts of it. And this one was Peacock Feathers. So, yeah. So I used all of that up for that. I hope everyone is doing well today. I don't know if I said that. Then I used my ink pads, my oxide ink pads, to dye my little scraps of lace that I have in here. With the exception of that was just a scrap of ribbon that I had. But the rest of these have been dyed. Okay. So, this one was the, what's it called? Hickory smoke. Just the oxide. Whoops. And these were, I got quite a few of these here. Was a cross between antique linen and vintage photo. These here. This was vintage photo. And these. And that one. So it all turned out different on some of the laces. This one was bundled sage, as well as this one. Okay. This was, where is it? Okay, this was chipped sapphire oxide, which is kind of more purpley. This was weathered wood. And this was also weathered wood. That was hickory smoke. Okay. That one was milled lavender. And these two were seedless preserves, which I think it just depends upon the lace. Mowed lawn. Mustard seed. And that was this one. And this one as well. Okay. Faded jeans. This was Victorian velvet. All of these right here were Victorian velvet. See, one of them turned out darker than the other ones. Carved pumpkin. This one was worn lipstick. And all these were tea dyed using the oxide, which gave it sort of a pink hue rather than brown, which that's okay because I really like it. And this one here was salvaged patina. So I did that. I also stamped some cardstock and cut it out. Fussy cut it because I needed some. Well, I didn't need them, but I did them anyway. So I got some words and numbers. I just put it in with my stamped fabric. And then I did some mushrooms and used alcohol markers. And then did some moths. Some of the moths, of course, have alcohol markers on them. These in particular, I don't know the name of these. Probably, I'm going to say it's probably Global Land stamps. But these, some of these were like Bow Bunny mushrooms and a couple of Tim Holtz, I think. And then these are the Moth Study moths. I just left them black and white. And then I've got a couple of these black and white mushrooms are Bow Bunnies. So I did that, and then I also stamped out. So I literally have no more cardstock scraps in my scraps, really. I mean, you know, like regular cardstock. And then I made, ooh baby, Mama needs in here. Yeah. And I used all of my ticket stamps, which some of them are Timmy, you know, ticket booths, and then and then other like random ones from Amazon. But yeah, all of those are tickets, and then and this was done on tan cardstock. And well, not that one. That one was done on paper. That one wasn't one that I just did, but I had that one left in my stash. But I needed some more. So, I have not been idle. That is pretty much what I have been doing. Excuse me. Mainly trying to get stuff used up. But I still have, you know, like white lace and off-white lace and other trims and fabric, like ribbon. So they're all in here together now. In my spot, except for my scraps, which is in a separate area. And then I have all of my twine, yarn, and whatever kind of ribbon that is. I don't think it's organza, but I don't know what it's called. Chiffon, maybe? But I have, like, different colored twines and whatnot. So, that's all together now. So pretty much the only scraps I have left are these, like, wood pieces. That piece. And I honestly think I may just cut them off and make envelopes out of them. I think that might be what I do. And the only digitals I have left are, these are all, you know, like the insides of envelopes, like different types and colors and whatnot. But I use them for different things. And the only other thing that I keep in my scrap box are my William Morris papers, my Tim Holtz backdrops. Keep all of those in here because I do reach for those quite a bit. And I have, these are like jelly prints and stuff. Don't know yet what I want to do with this. These are not mine. I didn't do any of these. These were gifted to me from a friend of mine who doesn't have a YouTube channel or anything, but I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I mean, I guess I could make envelopes out of those too. but, you know, it's not really generally colors that I use. So, not sure yet how I want to use those. But yeah, so that's all that's in the scrapbox. And my scrapbox is just a William Morris magazine file. That's, I have a bunch of these over there on my bookshelf, and that's what all my papers are in, like 6x6, and I added these handles with brads so they can pull out easily. The only other thing that I have done is all of my, like, tea dyed fabric strips are in here, and my, regular cheesecloth, coffee dyed, tea dyed, and then I've got a little bit of white left. Okay, so I want to use it. Don't know if I showed all of these to you, but these are all of the gilding waxes that I've made to make a huge dent in the thing. And ooh, sorry about that. That was a lot louder than what I was hoping it would be. But yeah, that's so yeah, I think I might make some envelopes with these. Oh, I have a sticker left. I gotta put that back in my thing. I have one of those wooden apothecary drawer things. You know, it's got these drawers in there, and that's where I keep those stickers at. I've got all of the drawers filled except for one, so hey, I have room to grow. But yeah, I figured I could use up some of these scraps here to make envelopes or something. I may not with these. I may just keep those to use those for frames or whatnot. But that would be a cute envelope, I think. And that would be, that's a thinner paper, so those two would be. So yeah, but I'll do that off camera. Like I said, I didn't have a video plan for today. Part of the reason is, even though I've had a few days off, it's been crazy busy here, and I had to go to the eye doctor today, and I've had my eyes dilated, so they're still pretty sore from that, because that stuff burns my eyes really bad. But on a brighter note, these are my new glasses. And I only have to wear them to read. I don't have to wear them all the time anymore, and I don't have to wear bifocals anymore. So, that's, thank goodness for that, because I hate those things. Because it always messed with my line of vision, and because I don't feel like they ever sat in the right spot, and yeah, they would make me sick to my stomach and everything, so yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. So I'm going to put this over there where my ephemera is now, and I don't know yet what we're going to do when we come back. Not sure what I want to work on yet. I'll have to think about it. I may start a journal, or I might make some more ephemera. Who knows? There's no telling with me what I'll end up doing. But I know exactly what I'll do. I have a haul that I can do coming up, because I did order some napkins and stuff. So, yeah, so I can show that. Alrighty then. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys back here again really soon. Bye!